With Microsoft 365 Copilot, Windows Copilot, and the Copilot experiences you get with things like Bing Chat Enterprise, there's a lot of Copilot discussions going on right now. But there's a big question there, which is what happens when the Copilot experience can't address my need? What if the thing I need it to go do is an internal system, a legacy system, or a custom system that our organization uses, like a line of business system? What if what I need it to do uses a third-party system outside of Microsoft? How will it go and do that for me? And that's where one of the most important changes and capability sets that comes with Microsoft Copilot comes into play, and that's the plugin ecosystem. Microsoft Copilot plugins are a way to essentially give you an experience that naturally flows from your natural user interfaces into using these third-party tools, line of business solutions, or more. Now, Microsoft has a big history here. They have, connectors. They have an incredible capability set with Power Platform. They have the graph. They have search indexing, so you can, connect to your website and index that within Microsoft Viva Topics, within SharePoint Search, in a number of different places. You can improve the experience by connecting through Teams apps and more, by connecting the experience within Microsoft to these other tools. Plugins and the plugin ecosystem is just one more way to do that. And what's interesting about this is that we've already seen in the industry, with arguably the ones who've been doing this a little bit longer from a industry leadership perspective, something like ChatGPT has today 900 plus plugins in their ecosystem. That's a 900 plus plugins after the course of less than a year of having that kind of capability in market for people to do. And there's many, many more. I think thousands more plugins coming. And so what's happening is, as we have these new natural language experiences, it's really important for us to be able to do more, not just with whatever first-party tooling Microsoft or others provide for us, but so that we can extend that ourselves for our own enterprise needs, or so that we can take advantage of popular and effective platforms within the ecosystem so that they can do those next steps for us. Now, this is an interesting opportunity space, because what it means is the user productivity scenarios can be improved, but it also means we need to learn a totally new ecosystem. But do we? Because one of the great things about the plugin ecosystem is it uses a lot of the same development patterns that we've used for a long time. If you as an organization have been working with things like Teams message extensions, or Power Platform connectors, or the Microsoft Graph connectors, you're already well on your way to using the plugin ecosystem. And one of the things that's great is when you build these plugins, it can work not just in one experience like Microsoft 365 and Teams, chat as an example, but it could work across many of these experience sets, across many of the places that we will work, because Copilot will become synonymous with just doing our work. And having that AI assistant and that automation at our fingertips will be a natural response. So, if you're looking for examples of that, there are some great ones out in the marketplace here. But again, I really think that if you're a leader, a business leader especially, and you're maybe not as technical, it's really important that you see the potential that the plugins provide for a Copilot experience, because it can take it that much further. Instead of it guessing based on business documents around what it is you're trying to do, what if it could access that business system with that information that is up to date, that is accurate, and that is reflective of something that you're going to process and make a change on. And so, yes, with great power comes great responsibility. There's governance. There's a bunch of considerations here, and we'll talk about architecture either in another video or one-on-one discussion someday. But it is really important to understand plugins are the most exciting part of the Copilot experience once you've gotten past that initial productivity gain, the adoption and the deployment of Copilot. So I hope you're as excited about plugins as I am, and I look forward to seeing all the different ways our customers and the third parties and vendors in the ecosystem use the plugin model.